Hey guys, I'm Daniel Davis.
And I'm Sam, and today we're in an abandoned building.
Which kind?
Electronics factory.
Alright, let's begin. Alright guys, so you know how much I love graffiti, yeah? Well, in here there's like a shit ton of it. Literally, it's like all over the walls. Like, some over here, some all the way over there, which I'll show you later. It's just pretty much everywhere, but Jesus Christ. It's messier than my bedroom in here. So, compared to the last one, this one's definitely a lot more broken down. There's like glass everywhere, like the windows are just completely smashed. It looks like people have fallen through as well, which is just quite funny. So the way that this one's obviously decayed, it's just like everything's burned. It looks like it could have been like an interesting place to work at one point though, like due to the size of it. Good time. I'd ride one of these instead of a car, because I don't want to drive. So here there's like holes in the walls everywhere. I've got like no idea how they did it, but like somehow they've like managed to remove panels from the walls, which just doesn't make sense in my mind. Like over here there's one, down here there's another. Just like, how do people manage to do stuff like that? Just doesn't make sense. What are you doing?
Thought it had been torn to pieces on one side, like everything else here.
I think it's like the only thing which has survived, funnily enough. Like, yeah, there's some random stuff here and there. Like, look at these beautiful VHS tapes we found all over the floor. Billy Connolly, One Night Stand Down Under and the Best of the Rest. Good Night Mr. Tom. Sam's favourite films. I don't understand what these bars are for, but for some reason it just feels like a bloody prison in here. And that's never that very ideal. I just hope it wasn't like this when people were working here. Unlike the previous building we went in, this one's actually got like a few outside places. Like this building's all over the place. Some of them you can't actually get in because it's a bit overgrown in, but there are some which you can get in. But like, they do feel a bit like serial killer hideouts, which I kind of guess is cool. So we're gonna go in this one. So this is kind of a small room. Quite unnerving if you ask me. That's probably not even a word, but the last time I came here, it's like pitch black and just absolutely terrifying. The first time I came in here, like, I thought there's some demonic shit, but no. It's just a woman in a red dress. So it's funny what your mind can do in the dark. So as you can see, it's actually like quite overgrown in here. Nature's taken its natural progression to another stage. If anything though, I love like broken down places, it just adds beauty. So Sam started to hear like sounds and stuff, but I'm not too worried to be fair. I think he's just a little bit paranoid. But in here, there's just loads more graffiti. Got no idea what that is, but it's probably just like separating offices at one time. So as you can see, like the graffiti's the same as the other building. So the artist must be coming to all of the abandoned buildings around this area, which is just kind of cool if you think about it. Their art style is quite distinct and stylistic. I really like it. So there's a little outside bit here. This is probably like one of the more spooky spots in this abandoned building. Just look at it, it's fenced off. On the other side of that is a beautiful like flowing river. But with this like building stuff, it just creates a little bit of a creep factor. Alright guys, so there are like people nearby, so I'm just going to do this room quickly and then we're going to like do a bit of messing around for a bit until they're gone, because I don't want people to be like in the background because it's always annoying. So if there's one spot here that was a serial killer's hideout, it would be here. Just look at these bags, like you don't know what's in them. It could be dead bodies, could be hands, eyes, meat, who knows? But it's probably just salt and gravel to be fair. I'm probably just letting my imagination flow a bit too much. Like, you can imagine like dead bodies being hanged on here, just like hooked on the wall like meat hooks. Like, you know what they do in like old butchery and stuff. So, over there's just an old fire exit. It's a bit creepy. Can't really go in there anymore, it's a bit of a shame. Country lads. Love taking a dip in the river, better than a bath. I don't take baths, I take showers. Unless we're in the river.
We should put our shoes closer.
How come?
Because we can't get up there without getting our feet dirty.
We'll find a way. It's fine.
Slimy.
Of course it's slimy, Sam. There's mud.
It's clay. Right, here I go.
Alright, almost through. I felt like I just did a mile and a half. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was terrifying. Whoa.
Watch out for those rats.
What?
What?
What rats?
None.
Why did you say watch out for those rats then?
You can try and get up now.
That's fine. No, that's easy enough. Oh, the stinging nettles everywhere. Don't do that at home, kids. Alright guys, so we're back at an abandoned building now. It seems like the people who are here have left, so should be safe to continue. What is it with abandoned buildings and like giant sources of water in the middle? Like, I don't understand it at all. Like, how does it happen, especially when there's no bloody like hole in the roof? Do you get it, Sam?
No.
Nature's completely wrecked this bit as well, but you know, nature is beauty, so if anything, it's made it a bit more beautiful. Who the fuck would put a window there? Doesn't make any sense to me, like right in the corner of the room? That doesn't seem like good design, does it? Alright guys, we're like in the more spooky spot now. So it's just like simplistic graffiti everywhere. Then there's like this really dingy room with some like Christian crosses on, which just like gives me a really cult vibe. So it seems like this is also one of the like older bits of this building with like the oldest graffiti on. So just like it's peeling everywhere, which is kind of sad, but it just shows you the age of this place and the fact that it hasn't really been looked after. As Sam's like messing around with like black tape for now, I'm just gonna walk around, show you like the exterior of this building. So it looks good still, like it's still in working shape, like all you gotta do is a bit of refurbishment and I reckon it'll be good for like working still. So this must have been like the car parking spaces ages ago, but as you can see, no cars here now. It's a shame, you would think like there'd be at least one abandoned car, but no. There's the front door, which probably would have been the entrance. The other one probably would have been for like vehicles and stuff. This room here is a bit dark, but who's afraid of the dark? Of course you are, Sam. What if this fire door still opens? No, of course it doesn't. Somebody's pulled down the wall here, which is quite a shame. This cramped area just leads to the room we were in a minute ago. Looks like Sam's in the prayer room, because this is what it looks like, because it's just empty and clean. Alright, so Sam doesn't want to go in here, but it's not going to stop me. Because I know like the bathroom's the main spot you shouldn't go in a horror film, but these toilets look perfectly fine. Yeah, there's a bit clogged up, but it doesn't mean you can't go. I think this is like the only bit which is still intact, which is quite funny if you think about it. Oh, I think someone missed a toilet. Of course from like the sinks, which are quite broken, which is quite a shame. Alright, so the last time we came to this little area, there's like a bloody condom wrapper. So somebody's obviously using this for their like special time. But I'd say it's really unhygienic. Like if you cut yourself in here, you definitely catch a disease. So it seems this area is like patrolled for like punks and stuff, which makes sense for like all the graffiti. But it's quite beautiful. Definitely loads of 12-year-olds in here though, because it says yeet in quite a lot of places. Fuck every cop that did their job. Okay then, there's some really weird people that go in here. What's over here then? That's a new one. It's by the same person as the previous building though. Dripping shrooms. I think it's like the druggy room, but it looks like it used to be like a cleaning area. So this is actually the final room. Don't know what this was used for, but it's probably used to like keep people warm. There's not much in here. Mostly just broken down walls, a pile of bricks. I love bricks. But apart from that, it just looks like it's somebody's art palette, which is pretty much most of this building. Looks like a kid did that one though. Alright guys, so we're going to finish the video up here. It's just a roof, nothing too bad. But let's just hope we don't fall through, because it looks like somebody has here and there. But it's quite a nice roof if you ask me. Don't know what the hell that's for though. Must be doing some demonic shit or something, or maybe they've done it for like a helicopter. I don't know, or maybe it's some like UFO shit, I don't know. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing and leaving a comment. You got anything to say, Sam?
No.
Alright then. So I'll see you in the next video. See ya.